What is up, the world of the living? My name is ZloyXP and welcome back to truly Bedrock, friends. In the last episode we put together this wonderful potion brewer apparatus, and now, yep, the lamp responsible for the shulker boxes is now lit. Congratulations, we filled every single one that I provided, except for this one, but this is the runoff one. Don't worry, it needs to be there, okay? Lest the thing collapses. Here's the trick though. Last time I promised you 9 shulker boxes of night vision potions to come out of this contraption over here. And between the videos I have AFK'd it, and I may or may not have brought even more shulker boxes for it. Yeah, it turns out that you get 3 potions per ingredient, and that's actually incredibly inexpensive. Meaning that we just have all of this now, and I couldn't be happier. We have 18 full shulker boxes on night vision 8 minutes. This is gonna be flipping incredible. So today I was thinking that we will finally open the tavern to the people and start selling this stuff out. I actually have quite a few really interesting things that people will enjoy about the way I'll be selling these and about the price at which I'll be selling them, but we'll talk about it in just a few moments. First, there's an entire other giant thing that I need to take care of. You may remember that last episode we discovered that T-Storm has pranked us with a giant toe because potato. Well, Silent and I decided to get together, so I'll be catching him in just a moment. And we'll see what we can do about this image problem.
Zloy, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a thumb person on our sign.
It's not our sign to begin with, so I take offense to that remark.
It says potatoes on it. It's
no, it
clearly
says
our sign.
potas, which I'm pretty sure is Spanish for a swear word.
Well, don't tell YouTube that. We're gonna get demonetized.
It's fine. It used to be worse, but like it's T-Storm, okay? It's T-Storm. It's always T-Storm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What happened to the toenail?
I removed it because it was disgusting.
Oh yeah, I put the toe jam on it.
The what?
Did you see the toe jam? The toe jam.
You
the
mean?
box.
Oh my god! That's what was the most disgusting part. That's why I removed it.
It's just a cuticle right there. Hold on, we need to fix this.
Last time you fixed it, it got mossy.
Yeah, well, I was trying to make it look gross that time. I'm trying to make it look good this time. Does it look happy now?
No, it does not.
Okay, how do you do an uwu face?
Not like this? Okay, Silent, I think it's fair to say we have a public image problem.
Yeah, we have some branding issues here.
Yeah, now, I don't think we can rename the actual vegetable. Like, we simply don't have that kind of...
Yeah, there's too many dictionaries.
What?
So that means that we need to change the sign.
That would help, yes. Like, the fleshy appendix sticking out of the ground really doesn't help.
No,
But
it doesn't. Maybe we should give us some arms. Give us some cute snowman arms.
I beg to differ. Actually, I say, check this out. See?
Oh.
See, that's
Or the thumb person from Spy Kids.
Yeah, remember the Britannia mod that we played with like Lee and whatnot?
Sure, for the sake of argument, let's say I do.
Because there's this cute tiny potato you can craft in that, and it's like alive and it's cute and it bounces. So we piggyback off of that and do this basically.
Okay, can we change the color? Because this is kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought that it would work, but no, we do need to make it way less flashy. This is
yeah.
This is a
What
disaster.
block is this? This is disgusting.
This is white terracotta. Yeah.
Ew. Gross.
Great for pixel art. Horrible to actually look at.
Is that what people look like? I'm glad that we're not people, Zloy.
Yeah, dodge the bullet there. I say we get rid of the toss part, right? We lean into the patat branding part.
Mm-hmm.
That will help us save on great concrete because I don't have any. And also,
same.
It's like advertising a single patat is not gonna be that much of a help. What if we go patat industries and really give the public something to butter it up?
Oh, hold on. Let's leave this here. We need to turn this into a T.
Silent. It's like pota 5 space bars.
No one said that we knew how to do a grammar.
I literally run a newspaper.
Okay, is this any good?
Well, I'll tell you this, we greatly improved the view from Zap's base.
I think so. So we could turn this into a legitimate business.
Oh really? How many sales have you done on your potato shop?
3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait, free potatoes or free sales?
We need to actually start selling something that people need, and people always need experience. So we're gonna set up an XP god down here.
Mm-hmm.
Not a new one. Let's steal one of the ones from my base.
I mean, everybody is already using it behind your back, so you might as well start charging for it.
Wait, they're using it behind my back.
Doesn't Bustone literally have a secret passage directly to the Furnace God?
You have a fair point there. Yeah, okay. Point taken.
I'm gonna hold right click, you also do that.
Teamwork!
Yay! Teamwork only lasts 12 blocks, Fox. Sorry.
Yeah. It's not a long-term success, you know. Okay, we got it all the way here, and it's actually still burning. Like, it hasn't ran out.
Wow. Well, it did have 54 potatoes in it, like what you expect.
Yeah.
Also, this
And a
thing
lava
is on an
bucket.
even amount of blocks. Tiston, why are you like this? How?
Okay, move the eye over one left, and then we'll just chop a whole layer off the side of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go. And
But-
then the T is gonna have 6 spaces instead of 5.
So there's a lot of redstone that just happened?
Yeah, it's all super janky, but it works. Here's a diamond.
Okay.
You can buy a patat.
Why would I though?
Well, you see, you're not just buying a patat, you're buying the experience of a lifetime. Just buy the potato.
Okay. Here's your diamond.
And then it gets 4 bamboo and a
Oh.
potato. And then it gives you the potato. Yeah.
So
Gives you-
we're getting rid of the potatoes, Brandon, because we're not
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
we're not selling potatoes. We're selling,
selling
a single
potato.
patat.
Yeah, one single patat. There you go. We officially turned a disaster of a PR nightmare into a great new public image with 2 great slogans.
Oh, really?
We're-
Do tell.
The experience of a lifetime, and then I forget the other one. It's fine. Ta-da! How
Yeah,
much
it-
experience are you getting from this?
I have no idea. I have 133 levels.
Okay.
This is delightful and stupid, but it makes so much sense. Like, I hate that it
It
makes
really
sense.
works. It
You-
really works.
You're buying one incredibly expensive potato, but you're also getting a lot of free experience out of it.
It's basically like a souvenir shop. You're not really buying the item for the value that you're paying. You're paying for the memories attached to it.
Yeah, we
Or in
really
this
should
case-
install some anvils or something so people can rename them or something.
Yeah. In this case, you're paying for the remembrance of your tools not breaking.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing
Yeah.
to remember. I might wanna remember that right now. To sum up, we need a bamboo farm that actually bamboobles,
Yes.
and we need a patat farm that actually patats it. Independently of your current one, because your current one can barely provide for 1 furnace god, much less for 2.
Hey, don't be belittling my furnace potato farm.
I helped make it. I know how it works.
That's fine. You are a step parent, so yeah, that's true. Okay. You can criticize and belittle all you like. In fact, that's your main job.
Wow! Opening some interesting wounds over here. Not gonna dig deeper. So I guess today is just the day I work on giant signs or something. No one tells Silent, but I'm absolutely gonna correct the kerning on these letters. Because, come on! That being said, he certainly has something with this entire experience selling idea. And I'll be all too happy to work on it. But unfortunately, I have like my own shop right now to take care of. So let's just quickly come back to that. Because I actually already know what I want to do with my tavern. I do not know what to do with a giant potato. Especially not with one selling experience. So you might have seen this in my previous episodes. But in my super flat world, I actually have already developed somewhat of a sign to put on top of the tavern I am currently working on. This will go over the roof and will advertise that we're selling potions to basically either side of the conversation. The trick is though that since I actually realized that I might have tried this a little bit too simple. Here's the thing, I actually used the colors of the wood and the planks specifically in this particular pixel art because I wanted to make the sign look more wooden, so kind of a little bit more painted. But then I realized that I can actually maybe go the other route. And yeah, I personally don't necessarily like big pixel arts made out of pure concrete and whatnot, because they're bright and bulky and kind of really stick out, really don't look that nice amongst realistic building. But then I realized that I can use as the background color here, instead of the pure plank block, something that has a wall variant. And therefore, my pixel art itself is still gonna look pretty real and pretty interesting, but also will stand out much more. Yeah, I don't know if this is the contrast between the nether brick and the planks, or if it's literally the depth of the additional little ridge over here, but this is really doing it for me. Now good luck finding a wall variant that doesn't absolutely suck for this purpose. They're all like either bricks or very noisy, and I want something plain and that doesn't stand out. And we can't use deep slate tile wall, my friends, because we already have the entire roof made of these. On a related note, it's nighttime real quick, and I am willing to quickly try and get myself some good out of it. You see, it's nighttime, there are zombies spawning all over the place, and if a zombie is not tracking a player, it has a chance to pick something up. But they only will pick up things if they're not tracking a player, which by the by, I am invisible now. So they cannot. So we will track down one such zombie and trick him into picking something of mine up. Just like this! And there we go! We got ourselves a bartender. Hey friend, guess what? I'm here. Yeah, please follow me into your new place of employment. I should brew myself invisibility potions more often. This was like way easier than I'm used to it being. Now let's see, is this gonna be enough to persuade my new friend? Well, it definitely is enough to persuade my new friend to not try and walk out. So we first need to persuade him into walking in, is the problem. Oh, there you go. And there you go, and goodbye. And voila, we got ourselves a brand new bartender. And they even follow around. Now, was there any reason at all for me choosing the sheep head specifically for this bartender role? No, there was not. I just did it because I had one, and I like how vibrant it is. I have also actually printed this pixel art for the potion bottle, and it kinda looks like it is way bigger than it looked to me in creative copy. It is a little bit too billboardy for the kind of a feel and era that we're going for, but nevertheless I am digging it and I'm keeping it, even if the building for the for the potion brewer right now kind of abstracts half of it when you really get down to it. We will have all sorts of an issue with building the building around this area anyway, given that, well, I don't necessarily know how big it has to be. I still might modify this thing in a few spots, but that is something for me to do in some next episode. Right now, I have my potion supply to, push onto other people. We still need to make this place much more cozier, and look at that! I connected it to the Nether hub. And I know you would say, like, why wouldn't you just make the shop in the Nether hub like everybody else? Even if you have 18 shulker boxes of potions, that's barely 2/3 of a chest. You should be able to sell it right out of the Nether hub easily. And the answer is, well, yeah, but we're kind of a restaurant. We're not just a shop for potions. We're more of a full experience. That being said, my tavern doesn't actually have a kitchen. It's slowly killing me that I forgot to make one. Speaking of, there is another one really cool thing that I want to add here, and that will actually have some functionality, not just a decorative thing. Look, I want to sell potions for 9 diamonds per shulker box, but here's the trick. A market price of a shulker box is already 2 diamonds. So we're actually selling them for 7 diamonds per one. You will notice that I actually don't have that many shulker boxes. I mean, I have a lot. I don't have running a shop that sells them a lot. So we will need to do a little thing that people actually do in real life. With bottle recycling. We will not be recycling bottles themselves. We will be recycling shulker boxes. See, what I want to go into this nook right here is a little contraption that will basically take your shulker box and exchange it for 2 diamonds each. The problem with that kind of stuff though is that, well, whenever you offer diamonds for something, especially automatically, people will throw garbage in there. And on accident and not. And people will get paid for that garbage. And that's just not a precedent I want to establish. So I got myself a thinking. Is there a way for us to filter out shulker boxes and empty ones away from any other kind of material? And turns out, there are several. This is one of those funny situations where I need to play at the same time the good guy Zloy, who actually builds the contraption, and the jerk Zloy, who will try to instantly break it. So, let's see what we can come up with. When I asked Silent about how to do something like that, Silent instantly told me that there is actually a really cool thing about shulker box, and that is, they cannot be put into another shulker box. Not even automatically. Check this out, if we throw a shulker box into this hopper, it's just stuck there. Forever. So what if we try to filter it out using the hopper this way? Here's contraption number 1. What this does is it has an item hopper over here. And if you throw a regular item in there, that item will not really do anything and just instantly end up in here in the dump. Any item, any stackable item that's not a shulker box will go down here. But if we throw a shulker box, yoink! This hopper drops under it and yoinks it into the shulker box repository, which is incredibly convenient and very cool. However, this is where Zloy comes in, and Zloy instantly realizes that the way this works is this comparator is reading the thing and reading the amount of signal that the shulker box exudes. And that just happens to be the same amount of signal as any unstackable item. So the jerk Zloy just crafts a boat, yeets it in, and enjoys his diamonds. I will regret to inform you that a diamond is not necessarily the market price of a boat right now on the server. So we'll need something a little bit more complicated, and luckily there is. Another really interesting property of a shulker box is that we can actually dispense it. Unlike every other block, which the dispenser will just generally spit out, a shulker box will be placed. And we can naturally read this shulker box with an observer. Meaning that we can make a contraption that when it dispenses a regular item, the observer does not react at all. But then we put in a shulker box, and voila, you've seen that light up for a second. This functions. We just need to read this signal and lead it into the piston that will harvest the shulker box for us, and probably also yoink it using the hopper, because I just honestly like this mischievous hopper popping in from the side of a block. Here's a problem with that, however. If we do this, we might end up in a what I like to call loop of suffering. And that's even before Jerk Zloy shows up, puts a water bucket in, and, well, collects his flippin' diamonds. Luckily, there is a whole other property of shulker boxes that does not really go against any at all other block in existence. And that is, they can be read with comparators. Unfortunately, they can only be read with comparators if there's something in them. So just dispensing an empty shulker box like this will not really give us any signal. We need to also put something in it, using this here hopper, for example. And this is probably how we're gonna avoid the loop of suffering. Because, see, it just harvests once, it doesn't really care. So we throw here an empty shulker box and a couple other items, but also provide our own garbage materials up here, just, for funsies, and activate this baby repeatedly. Shulker box got harvested, congratulations. And all the other items just get dispensed and just lay there, waiting to despawn. Now, does this solve the water bucket test? I don't know, let's find out. Ah! Yeah, there appears to be a little bit of an issue with the water bucket test in this particular situation. Man, good thing I didn't do a lava bucket test. But that's not even the biggest issue here. The biggest issue is that even when the scheme is functioning correctly, we only are getting non-empty shulker boxes. So we will potentially have to attach an entire shulker box emptier right under this contraption. And at that point, it's getting way too bloated, and frankly, I don't really like it. So, how do we do this? Well, frankly, we might be better off just placing a chest that says, here's some diamonds, please put shulker boxes instead of them. But that's giving up a little bit too easy. I do think that our middleman here can be improved. We just need to add a tiny repeater auto-locking system that will lock the observer from firing too many times, and also figure out the timing of the hopper that's gonna pick up the shulker boxes and the piston itself. And the bad news in this case is that, well, the resulting contraption ends up looking something like this. People who should not be doing redstone. Population me. So yeah, if this thing was a part of like a very complicated redstone system for item filters, I would be personally incredibly proud to have it. Unfortunately, it's a simple shop that buys your shulker boxes for 2 diamonds, so not quite as ambitious. And on an actual server, yeah, with all the safety precautions, this thing is just really not fast. But it works. If we yeet here an item, another item, and a shulker box, then once the entire thing has processed the entire thing, yep, there's my item, and there's my diamonds. Nice! 2 diamonds per shulker boxes, just as promised. That was my redstone shulker box. I will have to go back in there and like dig it up now from this mess. None of this needed to happen. No one on the server will try and trick me out of my diamonds. I am literally the only person who would do this. So now, with the shulkers coming back in and the night vision potions all stocked up and ready for buying, we are open for business! I just need to spend maybe a live stream cleaning this area up and making it a little bit more good looking, because that's just another thing about having a tavern. The coziness is just as much of a product as the drinks. Also, maybe I need to add some snacks, because come on, you want some peanuts with your soda, right? That is however gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been ZloyXP. This has been Truly Bedrock. Do let me know in the comments what we should name our bartender. And that's gonna be it for today. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.